All right, hey, what's up, everyone? It's Darkpool Algo, and thanks for joining me on Tuesday, August 24th, 2021. It is an after-hours watchlist building session slash morning stream recap. So, I stream every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, to go over stocks, options, and futures. So I'm looking for plays to get into either that day or over the next couple of days. We've been really successful lately, so I figured I'd start doing an evening or an after market recap of the plays that we went over on the morning stream. I do all of this because I want to help out as many people as I possibly can. So I am a trader. I'm a dark pool, blockchain, smart money algorithm analyst. I use a software called FlowTrade. It allows me to see what large smart money hedge funds institutions are doing before the market does. So for example, if a stock's selling off, hedge funds are buying into it, I'm able to see that there's that's considered very bullish divergence. And so I can prepare for that. So I like to share that with everybody. And yeah, it's been great. So I'm going to go over these charts. I'm using TrendSpider. The red is a directional SMA line. It's a 200 directional SMA line. I'm on the 10-minute chart. I use exponential moving averages, the green, yellow, and orange, 8, 21, 34. The blue line is the 50 SMA. I'll throw some Fibonacci in there as well as some VWAP. Okay. The stocks we went over this morning. Sorry, I changed my monitors up. I used to have everything right here. Now I've got everything over here, and I got to get switched back and forth. So let me just grab this so that I can tell you what we looked at. So this morning we looked at BILI, FSR, BABA, Roblox, Futu, and JD. Those are no, we didn't look at Futu. So it was BILI, FSR, BABA, Roblox. Okay, those are the four stocks we're going to go over really quickly. First of all, let's see what the algorithm had to say. We need the 15-minute chart here. What you see in front of you is the Smart Money Dark Pool and Block Trade algorithm software. It's provided by those traders over at FlowTrade. I'm a FlowTrade Pro trader. If you're interested in a free trial, let me know in the comment section below, or there's a link in the description that will get you a free trial. Get in, learn the software, learn a new strategy, apply it to your existing strategy, make lots of money. Okay, quick overview. Purple lines are the regular algorithm. Blue horizontal lines are dark pool trades. Red horizontal lines are are regular block trades. White is price action. If you see me draw a white line, that means that it's party time. No, I'm just kidding. It means that there is a block trade and a dark pool trade so close together that you can't distinguish them. And I think there's a good example of that down here. I'll show you when we get to FSR. So 4-chart layout, 15-minute time frame, and we're going to get going. So I did BILI, FSR, BABA, and Roblox was the other one. I think everybody kind of knows what happened with Roblox today. And BABA. Okay. And I'll explain why that happened. So BILI, looking at it, let me just clean up this chart a little bit so that for everybody who's new, they'll understand what's going on. We now have bearish divergence on the algorithm. We had a block trade that came in today at about 2:30, right? For 78.75, that pretty much smacked price action in the head. Okay, so let me just draw this out. We've got the algorithm was net buying up until this point where it had started to begin to net sell off. So the algo is currently selling, right? Price action is rising. It's doing this little, BILI has a tendency to gap and run, gap and run, gap and run. All right, this morning BILI opened up here, right? The algo at that point had not diverged down to the downside. It was still in an uptrend, so the algo was still buying. Okay. BILI is currently maintaining its uptrend support, right? But with the algo diverged down, I feel like it's time for it to come back and fill this gap that was created. Oh, let's see. Fill this gap that was created. Oh my goodness, I apologize. Fill the gap that was created, right? Block trade levels, okay. So we have a dark pool block trade at 78.75. That is going to be resistance. I believe that's what BILI ran into and got smacked down. we also have a regular block trade at 66.50. So there's my target. I'm going to play it back down to this block trade, taking profit at each one of these gaps that it fills on the way down, right? Potentially even down to here. Potentially. So I'm looking at BILI short or puts on BILI, or selling a put credit or call credit spread. You know, anything. I believe BILI is going to fade down to the downside. Today, however, BILI ripped, right? We had BILI this morning. Oh, I don't need that. I need this. So this morning, BILI ripped, right? Straight out of the jump street. See the little trend line. It said if we get above this $70 level, I've got a $79 target. Gap up, right? Pull back to the 8 EMA. Rode the 8 EMA. Currently residing at the 8 EMA. Do I not have... Sorry, I thought I had extended hours on here. Maybe? Let's see. Data. Yes, there we go. Sorry, I apologize about that. Much better. All right, gap up overnight. We were riding this level. I said if it maintains the 21 EMA, ride the strength through that today. Okay, that was BILI. The next one that we got into today was BABA. Obviously, everybody knows what happens with BABA. So if you can imagine, let me just throw a line on here. This is today. So we talked about BABA this morning when price was right here, right? Said that the algo was still buying, right? We had to get through some block trade levels. If we were able to do that, it's got this gap to fill up here at 170. You know, as long as we were able to take out this previous high. Currently, the algo is, this is trading with price action. It's not diverged. This is actual trading with price action. Okay, come on. Well, there we go. Right, the algo is just simply trading with price action, kind of neutral-ish. We've got a dark pool cluster. Just a second, let me get this zoomed in here. Okay. Currently, there's a massive dark pool cluster at 172.20. Probably 5 or 6 orders right above that at 173.98. So 174, there's another dark pool cluster. That is going to act as support and resistance. As soon as it breaks above that, it becomes resistance. Until it can break, or support, until it can break above it, it is resistance. This is a ton of dark pool levels that just came in today. 824 at 12 o'clock, 172.20. It ran into a previous one, rejected, consolidation. I anticipate BABA, if this algo, this is essentially a little bit of consolidation, right? The algo could very easily turn here and continue to move to the upside, obviously dragging BABA up with it. I would immediately target this 182.50 level, taking profit at 175.80. Let me use the right color for that. We have a regular block trade that will provide resistance right here at 175.80. So BABA. All right, BABA, massive gap up, right? This morning I talked about how it was BS that they did a stop killer. So when I alerted it, price action was here. It was right. Let's see, what did it do? Made that giant wick. It was right here. Actually, I was on the 15-minute chart. There we go. Muy better, much better. So I had said, oh, look at this giant wick. That's called a wick killer. Isn't it amazing how it stopped right at the 200 SMA? So this kills your stops. If BABA had faded, then there's going to be a lot of sad people because there's no stops in place, right? Currently, it ripped up above the 1382 extension. We've got a 1618 at 175.42. That coincides with this block trade at 175.80. So that's going to be the target. If we can break above 175.80, then I think BABA is officially reversed its trend and can continue to the upside. All right, the next one we looked at was FSR. It was a request from the chat. This morning when I had alerted, I said that the algo is consolidating, right? Currently, it had diverged to the upside, right? It was consolidating, and as long as we could get up above this dark pool level, that we could possibly come take out some of these previous highs. So I believe, I'll stand by that analysis. The algo is basically essentially trading with price action now. It is in a nice strong net buying position. The algo, it's making higher lows and higher highs, so is price action. We are using this dark pool level at 1407 now as support. I grabbed the wrong tool, I apologize. As long as we can, right now we got to get above previous highs. That's resistance. We do have dark pool level support at 1407, which is this level here. And below that we've got a white line, which is a dark pool and a regular block trade that are so close together that you can't get a line in between it. There we go. There's your white line. See how it interacts with price action? It's providing support, right? So FSR on the old chart piece. FSR on the chart shows that, let's see, what do we look at here? All right, overnight drop, pop, big wick. I believe with this one, I actually put in this alert that I would be interested in getting into this after this alert has been set. That is I think it's the mean, the 21 EMA. I didn't like the chart pattern and that the algo was just essentially consolidating at that point, right? Yeah, it was right here. It didn't really know what it was going to do, so I was waiting for the algo to make a decision. So other than that, this looks bullish, right? We're above our red directional SMA line, so we're above the 200 SMA on the 15-minute chart. We are above the we've got stack positive moving averages. Anytime I see this kind of a setup here, where the 8's on top of the 21 on top of the 34, especially if it's lined up with the 50 and above VWAP, that's a very, that's a bullish directional play, right? Nice cup and handle move. Like I said, it needed to get above this alert line here at 1423 for me to be interested. Depending on how it opens tomorrow, if it could pull back and fade to VWAP, that would be confirmation for me to go long on this. So we'll keep an eye on it. If you did get it in, sorry about all the scrolling. If you did get in very, very choppy, you definitely could have made, 25, 30 cents. Okay. That was FSR. And then the last one was Roblox. Obviously, everybody knows what Roblox did. I'd gone into talking about these red boxes are what happens when the algorithm consolidates. Consolidate, rip, consolidate, rip, consolidate, rip. We had divergence going in today where the algo was selling off and price action was going up. The algo was actually able to do about a 90-degree about face, and now it is trading with price action. Okay, so with Roblox, keep this in mind. Just because the algo is trading with price action, see how it can do a 90-degree, it can do an about face just like on the drop of a dime. Look at that. Boom. Instantly new direction. So overall, the algo is continuing in its uptrend. So they've been pretty much steady buying. Well, they consolidated for the last 2 weeks, but they've been pretty much buying Roblox. As trading with price action, the divergence has played out. A lot of times I'll speak about, oh, look, prices diverged. The divergence must play out. Well, that divergence has played out, where the algo is now trading with price action. But you may say, oh, the algo went up to meet the divergence. If we zoom in on this, if I can get this going, if we zoom in on this a little bit, you'll see that price action actually pulled back as the algo was coming up. So the divergence played out here, right? This divergence, it started here, and it played out here. So divergence must always play out. Keep that in mind. It can take 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, but, well, maybe not 2 years. It's usually within 2 weeks. Sometimes a month. It just depends on the stock. Like, I haven't really seen it take more than a couple weeks. So divergence played out. Algo's trading with price action. We have got a little bit of a rising wedge here, right? Kind of a rising wedge, I would call it. I'd look for Roblox to continue to make its move to the upside. Like, it's pretty strong. There, you know, I tried to get in the 85-90 vertical the other day. I couldn't get filled on it, so I was a little bit upset about that. Whoa. I think my order just got. I'm in a futures trader now, I guess. Sorry, I forgot I had that sitting out there. Make sure I have a stop loss. I don't have a stop loss set. All right, so we do have a regular block trade level at 88 that we can consider support. I mean, that's pretty good. There's a newly formed gap that may have to come back and get filled at some point in this stock's life. So we'll just keep an eye on it. All right, there we go. All right, well, thanks for joining me. Once again, my name is Darkpool Algo. I stream every morning an hour before open. Usually takes about 30 minutes, sometimes 40. Definitely through in enough time for you to go to the bathroom, get a cup of coffee, get ready for the market open. Don't want to just run you right into the market, man. At least not yet. So, yeah, come find me in the morning. Yeah, and I'll hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. It really helps me out with the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. Us small content creators, especially ones that are trying to get into the stock market and education and training and teaching support, resistance, moving averages, technical analysis, stochastics, RSI, MACD, all of those things, and not charging for it, right? That's the thing, is I'm not trying to make any money off of this. I want to teach you what I know, and what I know is that the algo is usually pretty right, as well as basic support and resistance. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or any way that you feel I can make this stream better or make any of these videos, let me know in the comment section below. I will try to get them answered as soon as possible. Thanks, and have a great day.